What's up, my Seville? Today we are talking Yasuke or Yasuke. I don't know. You decide. So, if you're new here, hi, my name is Buckmeister Cool from Meister Geek Media. I talk all sorts of geek media from animes to superheroes to sci-fi movies. If you like all of that good stuff, and if this is sounding enticing to you, please feel free to tickle that subscribe button and that bell button so you never miss a video. And as with all of my reviews, there is going to be a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section. There will be chapters in the video so that you can click to where you want to click to in the video. So, Yasuke has dropped. Yasuke is here, and it's I don't know. It's a very strange one because it was only 6 episodes. It was only 6 episodes long, and that puts this anime in a very vicarious position. So I know a lot of deep cut anime fans are gonna look at something like Afro Samurai. The comparisons are it's going to be unavoidable at this point. I mean, of course, Yasuke is a better dude than Afro. Afro is a jerk. Afro is an ass face. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, but you're gonna get those comparisons there, and I think the thing is that when you have a short anime, you've got to kind of have a short story, and we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it as I talk more about the show in my review. So Yasuke as a character, dope. He's amazing. I love this character. All right. He is thoughtful provoking. He is compassionate. He is kind. He'll whoop your ass. he'll whoop your ass. He'll layeth the smacketh down. No problem. In fact, he'll layeth the smacketh down while talking to you. He'll be like, we don't need to be doing this. You could have negotiated. Now I'm chopping you to left, right, side, but you don't need to be doing this, brother. Yeah, he's a very, very dope character. Actually, like the cast is really good. The voice cast is really good. Actually, like Lakeith Stanfield, I was not initially up on him, but but I mean now I'm a believer. I like this character. I like the voice. Everything was gelling together when it came to Yasuke and the other characters as well. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of there's tropes, yes, but they're at least they're not annoying tropes, which is something that I appreciated when it came to this whole thing. So yeah, I did like that aspect of it. I did like his character interactions, and I did like the other characters in this anime. I like the little girl. The little girl was fire, and yeah, some of the other people in this were very fire. You'll see it for yourself, but I don't think there's so much as a bad character in this anime, which is really good. Animation's on point. Everybody's seen it from the trailer. The animation is fire. The fights are so good. I love these fights. These fights, amazing. Amazing. You also get a good old dose of racism. I mean, hey, he's a black dude in feudal Japan, you know. I mean, it's not like black and white relations, you know what I'm saying? The Asian and black relations have not been the greatest of relations throughout, history and even recent history and everything. I mean, you can search that up for yourself, what they were doing to black people in China. But anyway, point being, is that, the Asians and the blacks seem to have a good time together, per se. And it will shine through in this show a little bit, a little bit. Not a lot, not a lot. Don't worry, it's no 12 years a slave, nothing. Don't worry about that. No, no, no. It's just, yeah, it'll be there. And as a black person, you'll be like, okay. We get weird villains in this. Like, I think that's one of the weak points of this show. I think the villains, there's two villains specifically. Yeah, specifically, there's two villains. One of them was totally like major villains, I guess. One of them was totally unnecessary. Like, you didn't even know why he was there, or yeah, he didn't need to be there at all, and he served like literally no purpose other than to just look creepy and spout villainous dialogue or whatever. And yeah, and wahahaha, that's literally all he was there for. So I don't know why they made that inclusion. Because, yeah, I think one thing that I will say is a criticism of mine of this show. Again, I think a season 2 would befit this if you could get a season 2, or if you could get like a full-on movie continuation or something of that nature. In fact, I think they should have made this an animation movie instead of a series. I think it would have played better. Like an anime movie, I think it would have played better. But I mean, the thing is that with this situation and this anime, the structure is weird. The plot structure is weird. I mean, I think Quentin Tarantino esque kind of. Yeah, so I mean, you're not getting a linear story progression. You're kind of, you're jumping from place to place. But the way you jump and how you jump, it's a little bit disorientating at times. But it does tell. I mean, Yasuke's side of the story is cohesive for the most part. The rest of the story not so cohesive. So I think they needed to find a happier medium, or they should have been more straightforward. I mean, yeah, it's 6 episodes, so I think you could have told a more comprehensive story if you took out some of the other elements, because I think, for one, as short as this is, there's way too many characters. There's way too many characters, and they try to have way too many character moments, and you can't do that in 6 episodes. I'm sorry. If you got a 6 episode story, you gotta pare down your characters. You can't have a colorful cast of characters and you only got 6 episodes. You need 12 to 20. You need 12 to 12. Yeah, between 12 and 24. That's when you can do something like that. 6, it's too short. It's too short. And yeah, I think that's the thing. My biggest criticism of this is either, like, the pacing is a little bit off. The pacing is a little bit off, and they trying to fit too much into too small a space, into too small a time. I still think it's fantastic. As an anime fan, you should go check it out. Studio Mappa puts in the work. The voice cast for all of the characters, even the ones I think that are unnecessary, the voice cast for all of the characters are awesome. And yeah, it was a dope attempt at Netflix making an original anime. It's one of the stronger original anime I've seen from Netflix. But I just think Netflix should have upped the budget more, pushed it to 12 episodes, and tried to tell more of a cohesive story. Because these characters deserve a cohesive story. Okay, let's talk spoilers real quick. Let's talk spoilers. So, Meisterville spoilers. Alright, we gotta talk about the priest dude. The priest dude was totally unnecessary. Like, we know nothing about him. He comes in, he cackles, he tortures Yasuke, and after that, it's the end of the story. Like, and then he dies. Like, that's one thing I would have said this show should not have done, is that I would have said, tell Yasuke's origin in the first 3 episodes. Tell Yasuke's what's this last story in the last 3 episodes. I would have pared it down like that. Or maybe not even a full 3 episodes. Maybe you could have done 2 episodes origin and then 4 episodes this new journey. Yeah, with this escort mission that they have going on. I just think that they tried to juggle too many balls within this story, and it was too short. So yeah, stuff like that you could have taken out. The mercenaries that show up in this thing, they are just there to kind of have a one-line fight with Yasuke for a little bit and then die. Like, all of them just get knocked off in ridiculous ways, and you're just like, but you're mercenaries. Why would you do that? Like, you have no incentive to do that. It was a little bit all over the place with them, except for the other black dude. I even forgot his name, because like, these characters made no impression on me whatsoever. Like, the mercenaries, I don't remember their names, but I just remember the black dude who got paid, and I was just like, hey, get your money, black man, get your money. He was my favorite of the mercenaries, but like, yeah, because he was an actual mercenary. He wasn't trying to be. He wasn't trying to die for his homies like that. Like, I thought they were all on contract together. Like, I never got the sense that they were a tight knit family unit like that. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying when I said in my non-spoiler section of this that they have too many characters and they're trying to do too many things with those characters in such a small space of time. Like, the characters are great. The characters are actually pretty good, but there's not enough time to do stuff with them. When you talk about something like Afro Samurai, it was 5 episodes, whatever the case is. It was just Afro's story the entire time. It was like 3 major characters or whatever. It was Afro, Ninja, Justice, and I think like that was it. Like you got some sort of side plot with Afro running into a girl. He didn't care about the girl anyway, so but like I think that's the thing, is that with Afro it was much more pared down. It was much more just this guy's story for 5 episodes about how he wants revenge, and it was simple. Whereas when you get to something like this with Yasuke, there's armies and there's prophecy and there's legends, and it's too much for 6 episodes. So yeah, I would say that that's why Afro Samurai works more cohesively as an anime as opposed to this anime Yasuke. But because yeah, that's what I would say. Because I know a lot of people are going to look at something like, yeah, people who are like me who are criticizing this thing, they're going to be people who come back with that argument, and that would be my counter to that argument. So anyway, yeah, those are my whole thoughts on Yasuke the anime. I still think it's worth a check out. Please check it out if you can. Support it if you can. Let's tell the industry we want more stuff like this, because it is pretty good. I just think it was too short. Like that's the biggest takeaway from this, is that it was just too short. So what do you think, Meisterville? Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you watched Yasuke? Have you watched it? Did you like it? Let me know in the comment section down below and all of that good stuff. Please, no unsolicited spoilers. If you want to talk spoilers, please keep them very vague. I will be deleting anything that is completely spoiler filled or whatever, unless you have a spoiler tag. So please put a spoiler tag. We don't want to spoil people who have not watched this. Please, 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 let's respect each other as a community. Thank you so much. Look at that. You made it to the end of the video. You are spectacular. If you like this video, I got another one up here, I got a playlist down there, and I got an icon you can click on to subscribe. Remember to ring the bell if you do subscribe. And I'll see you all in another video, because my man's gotta be out. Peace.